In this video, you're going to learn how to make websites that can sell for 5 to 15 grand. Okay, so we're going to be going over exactly what you need to know to get your website set up and get your basic structure, your fundamental structure for your business to be online. Okay, so what we're going to be covering is how to get a website set up, right? And how to get your back end of your business set up. So, basically when you have people type in their email or actually put their information into your form, it notifies you and it's actually sending out an email on your behalf. And then finally, we'll get it set up. This is just part one, but we'll get you set up to turn all of that on, and even how to start your blog. Okay, that's going to be the first step. In the next video, we're going to be going over exactly how you incorporate AI into your website and your business. But the thing is if you don't have this first step done, it doesn't really matter about step two. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so now we are in my platform. This is Upgrade My Practice. And this is a all-in-one CRM system. This is different than the other CRM systems out there. I mean, there's a lot of popular ones that send emails, they do chat, maybe they do some autoresponder feature, but they don't really do everything. I really like that this has everything under one roof. It just depends on how you want to build it and what you use. So most people don't use this platform enough. Let's go ahead and get right into it, and I'll show you how you would build a website. So what I'm going to do is, most people, you're going to start off on some kind of screen like this. But what you're going to come over here to the Sites tab and then press on New Funnel. Now there's three ways to do it. You can just go from scratch, completely blank, or you can actually just choose one of the templates. Now you'll see we'll all end up in the same place. Obviously you can imagine what blank will be like, but we're going to go from Funnel AI. And I'm going to actually create a website here with you. So what this is going to be is for a new agency. So let's say new AIs are us. It's a new agency. Let's see. I'm going to go marketing agency, and just with this alone, it should have enough information. You're going to just press next, and all we really need to know is what's this website going to be doing. Is this mostly to generate leads, get more appointment, showcase your services? So in this case, I'm going to be looking to generate more appointments. I think that's the most important thing. And then you can choose what style of content you want it to be in. I will say persuasive. Okay, and then I'm going to press generate. Literally, that is it. It's going to do its work, and it's going to create a web page for you. So of course you can choose from one of the templates. There's many different templates that you can choose from, and you can get different functionality. I mean, there's everything from just simple web pages that you can blog from, or if you want to add products to your web pages, you can do that too. Just like, I know a lot of people may have heard Shopify, or there's other e-commerce platforms that you can do like shopping or e-commerce on. So if you want to set up your own store, you can set up that functionality as well. You can see it, it's just here on this tab right above. So if I go back, okay. All right, so if I check this out, where if I just come over here, as you can see, this is how you would create a store. Now, this isn't the video on how to create a store, but I just wanted to point that out, that functionality is there. Now, that is amazing. Look at that. It was able to create our website in literally just a matter of a couple minutes. So there's no reason anymore that you can't create your own website. And this is all WYSIWYG, which is just what you see is what you get, right? So all you can do is literally just click any of these things. You can change the color if you like a better color, and you can do everything from switching out the images for a different image, right? You can do that, and there's so many things that you can do here with the website. But you can see here, it gets you started. It even has the FAQs filled out for you, which is amazing. All you have to do is just really edit this to yourself, right, or to your business. Okay, drop in a logo right at the top and the bottom. Let's see here, you just want to scroll down, press this button here. You can just drop in a logo just like that. You can adjust the width or the height of it. That way it looks a little bit more, uniform with the rest of the website. There is a whole bunch of functionality and customizations that you can do. Some people say that Go High Level sites aren't the prettiest, but the important thing is it's functioning and it works well. I mean, there's so many different sites out there. I mean, even Warren Buffett's site, if you've ever been to it, it looks horrible, right? Design is clearly not a strong suit, but it works. And the important thing is that you have a functionality that works, and that's why I am such a fan of all-in-one systems and why I had to have an all-in-one system for my software, and I highly recommend this for that reason. Okay, so I'm gonna just come over here and I'm gonna press publish, and it's asking me for a domain. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my domain right now. For those of you, when you're first getting started, you probably don't have a domain added on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just press this preview button to show you. This is exactly what it looks like. The website is already up and running. That's amazing. Now, when you click on this, it's gonna say that you're unable to find a form, right? So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that and how to add a domain, okay? So when I come over here to the pop-up settings, it's right up here. It says I don't have any forms yet, okay? And when you start your account, you will probably have a few of the forms that are already pre-made inside your account that I've made for you. Otherwise, you may have to create your own form. And the way that you do that is you can, of course, you can just select one of these, forms here. And so that way it just drops it in just like so. Let me see. Yeah, I can just use any of these forms if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and press save on that, but I'm going to show you exactly how I can edit this form to make it look exactly like the way I want it. So you see it's the book a marketing audit results. So what I'll do is I'm going to come back over here to my dashboard and come over here to forms. And then I'm looking for that same form. Here it is right there. When I click on it, you'll be able to edit the form itself. Now here is the branding, and that's actually why it's coming up like this. I'm actually going to take this off, and the way that we do this is come over here to options and come over here to miscellaneous, and I can go ahead and just take off the agency branding, and then I am going to save. That's if you have that option. If not, then you should be good to go. Okay, so at that point I have my form added. I'm going to just go ahead and press publish, and if I just refresh this page right now, go ahead and click on it, boom, there you go. You see that I have my form here. Now you're probably wondering what happens after we press this form. Now that's what we have to program, or that's what we have to get working here. So the way we do that is now that we have the form, we have the website. I'm going to come over here to the Okay, so now that we're at the automations tab, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a workflow. And this is going to be a very simple way that you're going to be notified. You can do anything with these workflows, well, almost anything, inside a platform. There's a lot of different things that are based off of when someone schedules an event on your calendar, they sign up a form, or maybe they purchase a product, or even if they're on one of your social channels and they comment. There's different things that you can do to just automate this. So this is an amazing platform to have for your business, and it's all about learning how to use this so that way you don't have to work and do everything manually. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set this up, and we're going to rename this workflow because this is for people that have signed up for your website, right? So this is new website subscribers. Okay, I'm going to just call it the new website subscribers flow. I guess I don't need that word. But point is now you always want to start with a trigger, and the trigger in this case is going to be the form that was submitted, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and press form, and The form that we did was a book a marketing audit results call, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and press that there. Remember to press save. Okay, so form, it's because I am being covered up here on my form. Okay, so I'm gonna move myself over there on the other side of the screen and we're good to go. Okay, so now that we've got the form there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna first tag this contact, anybody that joins our email list. I'm gonna tag them with exactly where they came in from. So I'm gonna just say that they're in from the website. You can just say whatever you'd want. But let's say that they're a web lead. So actually I'm gonna do that, web lead. Okay, so that way I know exactly where they came from, and you can actually put this into the action name so that way you can read it right there. So it adds the web lead tag. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna notify myself so that way I know that this tag has happened. And now this, by the way, I'm just gonna give you a quick note on this. Obviously in the beginning, when you get this set up, you may not get too many notifications, but later on if this becomes annoying, you can simply just delete this. So has okay, so that's great. We can basically just get that there. Now I like to do this. You don't have to do this, but I've just kind of known because it's kind of what I do. Delete this from the new website subscribers automation. I put this again into my notes because I'm just wanting to know that they signed up. You can actually get more information on this. So say for example, their contact information is, and then you can just, enter in the rest of their information just like so. So the way that you do that is come over to contact and I'll go phone and then bring in their email right here. And so that way it's all just available. So if you get this on your notification on your phone, you're very easily able to do that. Now this was an internal notification. We do have the choice of changing it, but I'm gonna just go through this and show you what this does. Now, when you click on this, you're actually able to redirect to the contact, to the conversation, or the opportunity. We'll get into more of what these are in a different video. We can get in a deep dive if we have requests, but there's plenty of other videos out there that show people how on CRMs they can do this. But the important thing is if, I think it's pretty self-explanatory first two, and then opportunity is if you have some kind of deal or some kind of project or some kind of sales process, some kind of customer service ticket that you're trying to manage, you can usually do that there through the opportunity. So I'm going to just go to conversation because if they just requested an email, I want to see the conversation history. That's what I like going to. And then for the user type, you can just send it to all users or maybe a particular user, and then you can select yourself to send it to yourself. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to just send it to myself. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and press save. So again, there's different kind of notifications that you can set. If you want it to send you an email, or if you prefer a text, you can do that. But this is just an internal notification. So you gotta have the app downloaded to receive this notification. Otherwise, you would just press an SMS notification, right? Again, if you have any questions, just comment down below on how to do all this. But downloading the app is pretty simple, and that's not the purpose of this video. Okay, so after this is done, I'm going to also send an email to the subscriber or to the new lead, and I'm just gonna let them know, hey, thanks for subscribing, right? So you're gonna just use your email, whatever that is. For me, this is what our email is. Okay, so support actually is what I'll probably do. Okay, and I'll say thanks for subscribing. Okay, Okay, so I brought that in there, and I'm just gonna format this email up a little bit. All right. Okay, so this is the email that you're writing. I updated the subject line, and it's coming from me. Email. Okay, so we got all that information in there, and then right now, when we go through the email, I'm gonna remove these emojis. I know a lot of people just think when you have emojis, it's all AI written, which is not gonna be a bad thing in the future. I know some people still think like, oh, if it's written by an AI, that's weird. I'll keep that one in there because that makes sense, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in the rest of my information here. Okay, and I actually have this phone number programmed, and again, I will put a link in this video where we'll link to another video where I go through exactly how to set up a voice AI if you want it for your business. Because anybody that calls that link, it's going to automatically give them a demo of an AI. And here's my website. Okay, so we can do it like this. Let's see if I'm missing anything. I've got my information. So what I'm gonna want to do is right now for the trial, I'm gonna want to put in a trigger link. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and this is for the demo call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a trigger link. This actually goes to the calendar link, but the way I would do that is I'm going to come back over here, go over to marketing, and then you should see your trigger links right here. I'm going to go ahead and add my link. So this is going to be for the trial AI, and that is going to be that. Let me just test it to make sure it's right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and press save. I'm going to save this, and I know it's not right, so I'm going to save this. And the reason why is I need to refresh the page. Whenever you do something in a different tab, and it's not going to load or be in this tab until you refresh it. So that's why I did that. Okay, again, I'm going to scroll this down, and I'm going to change this trigger link out to the trial AI. Okay, perfect. So we'd love to offer you a 13-day trial of our voice AI suite featuring our customer service bot, and you can just go boom. Great. Okay, so anybody that subscribes now to that site will automatically be given a link for a trial. Hope that makes sense. I'm gonna just press save on that, and you could do an SMS as well, if you want. I'm not going to on this one, and then we're gonna just press publish there. Okay. Actually, I am gonna just put one SMS just as a thank you. So it's just, and just so it's not all right away, I'm actually gonna send the email off. Wait. Let's do like wait. 1.5 minutes. Okay, so 90 seconds. And the reason why I'm doing this is that way it seems a little bit more natural and human-like. Okay, so I'm gonna press send, and I say, I notice you just subscribed on my site. Okay, so we got our message here, and it's got a 90-second delay. So it's just simply asking for some help. It's just like as if I reached out and said, hey, it's Eric from, Urize. I'm asking them what their biggest challenge is, and then just simply reply, let me know. I actually read every message. So, okay, saved. Great. And you're done. You're done. That's all you really need to do. You got a website up, you got a form for people to subscribe to, and they will get an email when they do. So I'm going to actually go ahead and enter in this information with my setup. Great. Okay, and so one thing I notice is it does just loop back to the main website right now. I'm just doing some testing. I'm going to make sure that I actually got that email. I will check in my I did get it. Great. And it came directly into my inbox, which is also great. And then now I'm just waiting to see if that text message comes through. So let's see, because we did a 90-second delay on it, right? Just as if I took a minute for that, text to come in. So we're just doing a 90-second delay, which this is a little bit long. Maybe I want to, shorten it down, but this probably is more realistic with what would actually happen, if it was me and like I was kind of looking over my inbox, or I just happened to be, looking at my messages. So it still hasn't come in yet, but I'm sure it will be coming in because we have this all going in right now. But the beautiful thing is you can actually see, if you ever click on the automations, so I'm at the wait stage right now. You can actually see the stages that the people are at during this. Okay, so now you're pretty much done. Whenever you have anybody enroll into your system, you're gonna have their information show up just like this, and then they're tagged web lead. That's a beautiful thing. Now, when you actually get to the contact information, you're gonna be able to see, the source, that this is the form that they were from. You're gonna be able to see the email, and actually I'm now knowing why this is unsuccessful. I know is because I don't have a phone number set up on this website. So this isn't the video for a setting up the phone number, but if you also do not have your phone number set up and you can't figure it out, then I'll also make a video and I'll link it somewhere here or in the show notes on how to set up your phone number as well. So that's all I have to do. I'll just have to set up my phone number. So now you know how to build a website, and not just any website, but one that you can get paid 5 to 15 grand on. Next up, we're going to learn AI agents, and you're going to learn all of that and more if you join the newsletter at buildbigbrands.com.